Quick water.
Quick water, go, go, go. Hi, yo, it's your boys.
It's your boys.
It's your boys after like a month of some stuff.
Lots
we'll
of
get
stuff.
Into it. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff.
It's been a very crazy, busy month for the both of us, but we're finally back.
Yeah.
To kick some tail.
Did you want to
DK
know
Rap
my
is on the
idea?
way. Yes.
Cool.
So, Quinn was like,
Yeah.
hey, I have an idea for what we're doing or what we're talking about or something, but I'm not telling you till we start. And then he started the podcast, and here we are. So I am in your shoes, dear listener or watcher.
Great.
Please tell me what's happening.
This, are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Drum roll. This will be the first podcast to air.
It's the first one!
Because the moment we get off, I am sending it. It doesn't matter. I am sending this, and unless one of us like needs something to be. But no, I am sending it the moment that we finish.
Go. Let's just do it.
I literally
fucking do it.
I literally today was like, okay, I'm not gonna tell him until it gets there, and then on air, I'm just gonna be like, yo, we're sending this one.
Send it.
It's been too long.
It's been too long.
Yeah, it's been too long.
Too many iterations, too many names, but here we are.
This is
episode 1.
We're perfect now. We're full peak. We are perfect.
We are literally peaking. We are literally climaxing right now. It's crazy.
At this moment.
Yeah.
But since
if you're only
it's
listening,
been a month,
watch the VOD.
Oh.
You're gonna love what you see. It's just two boys.
It's just two lads. No, but how does it feel sitting in our first episode?
Our first episode. You know what?
Our first episode.
We didn't even say the name. Welcome, everybody.
Shit.
To Resting Twitch Face. The name of our podcast.
I was going to keep them on the hook.
And we're online.
We are right now.
It's you and me and Quinn. We're all here.
It's all here.
It's happening.
My bats are excited. My bats.
Yeah, you almost ripped your glasses off with your very cool bat glasses chain.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, listeners.
Does being a Twitch streamer, like, are you so afraid of all the action that you might, like, lose your glasses? Like,
honestly, it's just because it has bats on them.
Yeah, I figured.
It's really spooky.
You fucking edgelord.
Half of the things I wear is just danglies, because I'm like, what if I have something to stem with? What if I have something that my ADHD can just like dangly play with on the side of my face? I
wouldn't get anything done. I had a fidget spinner in here.
Oh.
And I would actively, like, sometimes if I was playing a game and then pause to do a just chatting thing, I'd boot the game back up, change the gameplay screen, and then just not unpause the game while I'm sitting there. I'm like, I gotta wait till I'm done fidgeting.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. I wouldn't even hold it on camera, so I'd just be like, just down here, just kind of fidgeting.
Just with your...
It looks so suspicious.
With your hand.
When it's off camera. It looks so suspicious. 'Twas but a fidget spinner.
Twas not the fidget of something else, but the fidget of the spinner.
Yeah, I hope not. If I'm going like this is me holding a fidget spinner. Everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway, Resting Twitch Face. We are two
Wow.
Twitch streamers, online people, content type creator folks, and we're here to talk about the experience of what it's like to be us. Really.
What it's like, oh my god,
to have the hardest job on the planet.
So hard. We have it so hard.
We have to sit down. We have to look at a screen.
We have to talk to you.
You all. It sucks having to talk to you.
We have to say our intro. Do you see how struggle we are?
We don't even know the intro.
No, it's going up without an intro.
Screw it. Who needs an intro?
No, yeah.
You know what? Clicked on this podcast. You know what you clicked on. It has the picture and a title and a thumbnail.
Probably.
Maybe.
Very poor
depending.
one.
We actually don't know. Fuck it. There's words that told you
I'm
what you're clicking on.
It's like a doomsday device. I'm just sending it.
I actually am nervous now.
No, it's because it's like we're literally just like on stage right now. Like we're live. We're doing it.
We are.
Like
we're live. We're doing it. Which doesn't. Why does it feel weirder to be fake live than to be real live?
Weirder to be fake live?
Yeah, because we're fake live now. Because we're not actually live, but it's going up. And now I'm like, oh, I'm nervous. What if I say something dumb? And then if I'm on Twitch, I'm like, whatever.
That's, oh, God. I literally, as soon as I said that, I was like, calm, cool, collected. Like, it's nothing. Collected. We are chilling and we are vibing. And then immediately I was like, oh, we're sitting this one up. And I was like, yes, I am proper boy. I know how to sit with my back a little straighter.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about my words. You on your gamer chair
and me in my IKEA Fjorkenbork, whatever the fuck these chairs are called.
My gamer chair that my cat has, like, ripped to shreds. This jacket isn't here for aesthetic. It's here to hide the cat claws.
Oh,
That's what it's really here for.
Do you like sitting in a gamer chair?
No, I hate it. I will never get another one.
Thank you. I had one. I sold it for this Fjorken jerk. And it's the best decision I ever made in my entire life.
Yours sounds so much cooler.
Yeah, well, first of all, when you get like the yo and the J's in the name for all those IKEA products, you know you're going to be sitting comfy. Exactly. But I don't understand why, and I don't think this is a hot take. We're not breaking new ground here on episode 1. Why are gamer chairs the way that they are? They are not built for they're built to like no one's playing a game that is so engrossing that they're like, oh, whoa, thank God I had this back support getting blown away by the graphics. It's not a thing. It's not a thing that happens.
No, not at all. You know what it reminds me of, actually?
Yes, you can. We just have to edit a part then. Okay, I'm back.
Hi.
Okay. Sorry. We're putting this one up. It's going. It's live.
No, we're putting it up. I was making little maneuvers at the camera. This is our lives. We're vlog style now. It doesn't matter. This is our life.
That's the way we pitch it to prevent us from having to like edit or spend time.
I mean, we gotta go up some. We gotta start low.
Yeah.
So we can make our way up.
Exactly. But I think our low is already like...
It's already up here. It's not like here. It's like here.
Yeah, we're not up here yet.
We for like, dear listener, you may not know this. You may not be in our Twitch chats and know this because I've mentioned it so many times because people relentlessly keep asking me about the podcast that hasn't aired. Thank you for your support. But...
sassy.
We're professionals now. We've been doing this for like a year and a half.
Yep. And
we gotta be somewhat good, right? Like just over trial and error.
Yeah, I was just gonna say through many trials and many errors. Like we are here. It is episode 1.
Still no intro.
Still no intro. Fully still no intro. No outro. We've really got a name, and we are good at talking at each other online.
Yeah.
That's what we've been practicing, really.
Yeah. And that's what we propose to you, dear listener or watcher.
Yes. We propose to you to also get good at talking to us while we talk to each other.
Yeah, talk to us. You can have a conversation.
Yeah.
We'll leave little pauses for the third person.
You get the true Twitch experience. You can just talk to us, and I'm still not going to fucking respond. Like,
yeah.
Unless you throw some bits in the mix. Just kidding.
No, just a little. We're kidding, but like half
Bezos
kidding.
bucks,
But like
baby.
kidding, but like half kidding. Don't give it. Why would you give your money to Bezos when you can give it to us directly?
Right? Yeah. Or like, at least let us split it with Bezos.
Yeah,
I would love to split it with Bezos.
Yeah.
Daddy B, as I call him.
Daddy B. I've been told so many times not to say Daddy B because I've been fussed for saying Daddy Bezos on stream.
Wait, really?
It makes people's skins do the heebie-jeebies, and I'm like, listen, I'm gonna continue to say Daddy Bezos.
I'm sorry. If I don't care who you are.
Did you see that dick rocket?
Oh,
did you see that?
Absolutely.
Daddy Bezos.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. I don't care how good your job is or how great you think your life is. If Daddy Bezos kicked the door in and was like, call me daddy, you'd be like, yes, daddy. You just would. Dude has more money than everyone you've ever met.
You're not wrong. You don't have to mean it. Like that's, you don't have to mean that. You just gotta just like hold the hand out, and as you say it, just like like every one time is 1,000. Just
Yeah.
Daddy Bezos. Okay, thank you.
Just Oliver Twist, just more, please, Daddy B.
That's the strat. That's how we drain him of his monies.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's the trick. You can't. He could stand there and put $100 bills in your hand until you both died of old age, and he would not get through a portion of his money.
Yeah,
and that's why he's daddy.
And that's why he's daddy.
Okay, so we are both Twitch streamers.
Yeah.
Quinn,
Sometimes.
but we also do other stuff, just online stuff in general. Quinn, how has Twitch been treating you recently?
Oh, goodness gracious. I'm so glad you asked because I forgot that this thing happened. I don't have a schedule anymore.
Yeah.
So, like, gone. Completely gone.
Free balling, your Twitch streaming. Love to hear it.
I'm free balling. Mm-hmm. No, I streaming has been going. I've been taking more time off for a few things. And also, I'm also, fun little side thing to streaming, I'm totally redoing my Discord from, like, the ground up.
I saw that.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
That is smart. Like, is it because, we've talked about this before, but obviously it never made it to air because this is
Because this is the first episode, wow!
But your Discord now looks very nice. It is very well created. There are, I think, 250 different channels that anyone can talk in at any given time.
There's a lot. There's a high number of channels.
It is overwhelming. And that is coming from someone that is bad at checking his own Discord, which has like 9 channels.
It is overwhelming, which is why we're doing a complete different server.
Was that the main reason behind wanting to make the change? Is just like to consolidate, to simplify, or are there other things that you're excited about adding? Because I don't know that much about what Discord can like actually do.
So one of the reasons was to kind of get everything back to like base, because I feel like it's just gotten out of hand. But another reason is because, quite simply, I didn't know what I was doing when I started making my own Discord server, and I didn't know I'd have to prepare it for a very large amount of individuals to be able to interact in. So mainly with like roles and a couple of other like base things, it is next to impossible for me to go in and move that around without possibly yeeting the roles or things from like a very hefty number.
Yeah.
So like,
and so if anyone's listening that doesn't know, because this is something in Discord I do understand, a role in Discord, if you're starting your own Discord soon or whatever, you assign, it's essentially tiers. You assign people different tiers of how much in the community they are, but Discord doesn't make it super easy. Like the way they add, like you can add permissions based on different roles. And I hate it because it doesn't, and I'm sure, Quinn, you understand this more than I do. When you are selecting what a role can do, it gives you a bunch of options in a big long list. And each one has either like an X or a check mark that you can select of like they can't do it or they can do it. Yeah. But you can also select a slash, which is right between them.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, what does that mean?
What does that even mean?
What I want a yes or no. Like, is it maybe? Like,
maybe I want somebody to be able to take over my Discord.
50-50
maybe.
Shot. Yeah. I don't understand it. And someone that knows it is going to be like, oh, actually, the slash doesn't mean anything, and it defaults to no or whatever. I'm like,
then why is it there? It doesn't. They're adding
in
subscriber things for Discord and fun games, but they can't take out the slash in the confusing system.
It's so frustrating because I've been using Discord for so long. You've been using Discord for so long. And I saw your announcement, and you're like, we're slow rolling out the new Discord because I have to have mods test it.
Yeah.
That's normal on Discord because the one thing it's built to do, it's really dumb at.
Yeah, it's very really dumb.
You don't know if you're just going to give any Joe Schmo the ability to, like, rename your Discord.
Yep.
Because it's not easy to figure out. and I don't know why. It's that fuck. I mean, I know why. It's that fucking slash, and the fact that like the list of permissions is super long, and some of it is so obscure. Like manage API webhooks, make sure that the comments, and then some of it's like, do you want them to be able to like write a comment in here? It's like, well,
yeah, that's the whole point of it. That's like literally why I'm using Discord.
Yeah.
No, I don't want them to write a comment.
Yeah, it needs
like
to be simplified.
Messaging app.
Yeah. It's super frustrating.
But also, I don't know like how to explain it fully, because I like a long time ago when I was redoing my Discord the first time, I had like sheets and sheets of paper of like, okay, this goes here, this goes there, because like some of the roles, like when you go into like your server's roles, if you move them in front of another role and on top of it, it's just like, oh, okay, now it has that. Now it has those things. Like if I it was something like, I was getting confused when I was putting in roles for, I can't remember if it was like a pronouns role or what it was, but essentially I couldn't get it to work. Or maybe it was a bot. Actually, so I think it was like a pronoun bot that like assigns pronouns. Yeah. But I couldn't get it to work forever because one of the roles that encompasses everyone wasn't under it. Like like OBS, like it has to go in sequence.
Yeah.
In order to
it's like
make
Photoshop
sense.
Or anything. Like if you put your game capture on top of your webcam's not going to show up. It's underneath.
Right.
But that seems so weird.
It's
when it's like you're individually clicking on them and setting individual parameters for each role. Why?
Because then it gets confusing.
Why would it
set
matter?
The parameter?
Yeah, I've saved that. It's like saying like, it's not saying like, oh, the game capture is there and then it's above your webcam, so now it's underneath. That's like saying I can't see what's on OBS because the file for OBS is below my file for Rocket League. Like that doesn't make any sense how that works.
Yeah, no, it's and I trying to do that. I think it was my at everyone role because I was trying to put in a new thing, and I literally couldn't because whenever I went to go adjust it, it was like, "Do you want this to affect everyone in your Discord?" And I'm like, no. Why would it affect everyone in my Discord to like switch over a couple of things? And it's like,
right?
It will.
Don't know what to tell you.
Well, it will.
It's gonna blow it all up. Sorry, like, don't know what to tell you. I'm like, I'm literally just trying to.
I'm trying to like rename my I'm trying to put a different role for at everyone versus like essentially the same thing but like a different name, and it's like, no. You want to confuse it, and then they can at everyone. And I'm like, why can they do that? Yep. Why would you let that?
Yeah, it's insane what the stuff that it wants you to set it to, like as like its baseline functions. When I first started my Discord, one of my original mods, bless their heart, like essentially I gave them admin permissions and they created my Discord, and they did it in a very specific way to where like there was like the everyone, but like then you could like there's a second level of like security, but instead of just being like, check this box to make sure like I verify that I'm not going to be a dick, and if I do, I'm out of here. It was like a moderator or admin had to personally go in and like verify each person, and that person my original mod never told me, so it was called like verified cool person or something, and my mod did not tell me how that worked. And then my mod, it's someone I just met online. Again, no fault of their own. No one has to stay and watch forever or whatever. Just disappeared. And so I was like, well, now I don't know how to work my Discord. And then I found out like a couple months later, everyone was like, so yeah, I'm in like the normal thing and I can't like leave a comment. And I'm like, well, fuck. I don't know what to do anymore. And I had to like restart it, but I still didn't know how it all worked. Like it's frustrating. It's a big undertaking to redo an entire community place like that.
Yeah. I will absolutely be using a template.
Yeah.
At least for like the bare bones.
Sure.
Like absolutely not doing it.
I didn't even know templates existed until like a year after I started streaming. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
I didn't learn until like last year.
I was so mad. I like looked up, like I was supposed to make one for my work, and so I was like, okay, I'll actually look up. Like, I need to learn this anyway, and I'm not gonna make a jank one for the place that's giving me money. So I'm going to look up how to do it, and it was like 50 of the best free templates for Discord. I'm like, you're fucking kidding me. Yeah. This was here the whole time.
I could have used it.
I just had to. I didn't have to do any work.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's bananas. But yeah. Essentially.
Is there anything in particular that you're excited about, like in this new Community 2.0 Discord that you're excited about, or is it 100% just for organization purposes?
I mean, a massive part of it. I think, like, the organization is gonna make me feel better about being able to function in my own server. Like, I feel like I can't even function anymore because I also have, like, I love my mods, but, like, people will come in and be like, oh, people said they needed this channel, and then, like, they plop it in, and I'm like, okay, that's great, but then I go back, like, months later, and it's only been used the, like, one day that it was
made
asked
a channel
for.
because they wanted to talk about a very specific thing. And then it's like, well, okay, that's done. What if we just didn't do that? Like, what if we just didn't?
It was like, which is, I want channels to be able to talk about things, but, like, this new server is just going to be like, there's too many channels now. Like, I don't want to flip through all of them. I literally don't want to flip through all the channels in my own Discord. Like, I just 100%. Can't. I don't have the spoons to do it. So, like, new one is going to be nice, tidy, just, like, probably, like, 3 or 4 main areas, and then the content creator area that I want to put in. That's, like, one I'm going to mainly focus on. I mean, the other parts, too, but...
Makes sense.
But yeah, so what have you been doing?
Oh my gosh, my streaming! I haven't streamed in 8 days.
Ooh,
I just had like don't need to talk about it on podcast. It's a bummer. I just had a family emergency, so this last week was done. But this is episode 1, so I can tell again. I work at a company that does live streamed sales or auctions, depending on the platform, of Pokemon cards, sports cards, comic books, coins. We sell anything that people collect. We pretty much are selling it, and I'm essentially the guy that sets up the OBS and keeps the streams running. And then I'm also supposed to be doing content creation, but like it's been very busy. But this last week we've been rolling out we've been working with TikTok, like not just like trying to get on TikTok, we're talking to TikTok. We are one of the few verified shops that are actually allowed to sell this stuff on TikTok. So like there was a bunch of drama the last couple weeks because a lot of people are getting banned from selling stuff on TikTok because they're being super sketchy. It's like, if you want to buy this pack of stuff or whatever, send money to my Venmo, and then I super promise I'll send it to you, and blah 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 blah. And so then there was like it was like, if you're in that circle of like type of like content that you watch or whatever, like it was a big deal. Like everyone's like, TikTok's not allowing this shit anymore. They're just not. And me setting up the streams, getting ready, we're like, oh no. They're just getting rid of this sketchy motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So we have now like an in beta, like connected shop to a Shopify store that goes right through TikTok, but they're also working on their own storefront just in general that's not out yet. But we're going to be the first people to do that. And once that rolls out, that's going to be like that's just going to be like what you do. So I think we're like literally one of, at the moment, at the time of recording, I think we're one of 20, maybe one of 25 verified sellers for Pokemon cards, and maybe one of 10, one of 5 sports cards sellers, which is insane.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's crazy. So like literally, like you normally need like 2,000 followers and stuff, and some requirements to start streaming. We literally were told like, oh yeah, you can like we were like, we have one for Pokemon that meets all the requirements. It's been doing well. But we're going to probably want a second TikTok just for sports cards or whatever, and another one for comics. And they're like, yeah, just spin them up and we'll just get you going on live right away. So we started one for sports. We threw some videos up, got like 600 followers or something at that time. And they're like, okay, here you go live. And so we just started going live. We can connect the shop. Can't connect to OBS yet on that one, but we now can for the Pokemon one. Because it's a bitch and a half to get OBS stream keys for TikTok. It is an absolute nightmare. But
I couldn't even imagine. Like, I couldn't even, like, how do you even do that?
we had literally had to ask them, and they were like, okay. And like a week went by and we didn't have it, and we were like, can we do this? And they're like, oh yeah, okay. And then like 20 minutes after that, it was like we could just do it.
So now you can do OBS through TikTok.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So like it's literally it's working great. And I spent the last month building like the perfect stream rooms for TikTok streams.
Yay!
It's like my dream job. Like it's crazy. So I have them in my room here too now, like a bunch of like smart lights that can connect and change colors and stuff. I only have 2 buttons on my Stream Deck for it. But so the rooms all have smart lights in the background where like cuz there's like a camera that faces forward so you can like show cards and stuff on screen. The background is a TV that I have a bunch of animated backgrounds for, and then people can hit celebration buttons that make stuff happen in the background on the TV, and the lights all change,
cool.
and everything is crispy, perfect quality. Like, it's been crazy, but we finally started this week actually streaming, and the first day was slow. We had, 10 people in the room, didn't sell much. Second day, we had average 50 people in the room, and we're selling I don't know if I'm allowed to talk exact numbers, but it was a good sales day. And then the day after that, it was a good sales day when compared to our Whatnot streams, and Whatnot is an app that we've done most of our selling on prior. It was like a good day in relation to that. And then today was like crazy. It was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
We're running back and forth trying to keep stuff in stock. Like it's been crazy, but it's been very fun. So I've been working really hard on stream stuff, not for Twitch, not for myself, but for TikTok. Goes. But it's been really fun and a lot of work. And I had to go in last weekend. I'm gonna have to go in again this Sunday. Like, it's just been very busy to get everything set up, but like it's like nobody is streaming high quality streams on TikTok. They're all doing just like the same, like if they're gaming, it's like them up top and then the game underneath, and that's like about it. And we are like, the way I have it set up, we're like pushing the boundary of like what streamers have been doing on TikTok and making it look fucking good. I am super happy, and I'm not usually one to like be too braggadocious or whatever. That stream that I have set up for the Pokemon one, it looks good. It looks good.
Hey, how does it feel to like put time and effort into like streaming stuff and then be like, yes, come out on the other end just like, fuck yeah.
Oh, it feels
it is appreciated.
So
it is
good.
It is seen. It was worth it.
It was worth it. It's working. There have been no crashes so far. The only glitches have been on TikTok side, where it just removed our shop button for no reason, and I had to teach people how to like restart the stream. I literally just got a message from my boss right now that says TikTok room humming is what he said. And so I'm gonna go wild
at 10/32/4/6/2023, the same day that this will air.
Yeah, oh my god, it's the same day.
It's the same
so
day.
Wild. I want to open it. I want to hold it up to camera. I'm proud. I don't know who is streaming right now. I'm just gonna click it. It's Chloe right now. Oh, she's got the nice. It looks like I gotta move the webcam a little bit and resize it. But like, she's got the cozy fire background going right now. Cards going.
Yeah.
Just 40 people in the room right now. Looks like they had to restart the stream recently too. But like, whatever. It's been super cool. There's a bunch of different camera angles that every thing transitions to and looks super nice and smooth. We're one of the first not one of the first, but one of the few places that we're gonna be able to have our own custom emotes on there. Mm-hmm. Like it's fucking cool. It's been a very long road to get to these rooms looking nice. You have a fireplace going in your room right now.
I do, yeah.
Incredible. But But yeah, they can change the backgrounds on the fly, and when cool stuff happens in the foreground and in the background and blah, 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 blah. Like, it's crazy. I wonder...
And, like, for peeps who, like, may not have, like, OBS, like, experience or, like, do things for streams, it is the most work to just get things to switch to a new camera angle seamlessly and pretty.
Yeah.
Like, not even gorgeously, just, like, switch to it, like, so to have things, like, set up, switching, different camera angles, everything looking just clean is, like, a feat.
It's
nothing glitching, nothing
in and
breaking.
Of itself. And you will sit in OBS, and you'll set up 2 scenes, and you can get them looking nice, and you're like, this is great. Yep. I've got it. What's so hard? And then you sit down for a 6-hour stream, and you're like, this isn't working anymore, or it didn't work the way I thought it did, or whatever. These streams have been going 20 hours a day for the last 4 days, and the only glitches have been on TikTok's side, not on mine.
Wow.
And like to get the okay, this is so in the weeds. I'm so sorry, but I'm proud of it.
This is our podcast. If you don't want to listen, don't be here.
I know, I'm sorry. To get the animated backgrounds on the TV, the TV has to be set up as a third monitor. Right. But that's not the thing that we're streaming. And I want to be able to co-stream to YouTube as well as TikTok at the same time, which I can already do. But that means you can project a scene in OBS to another monitor by, if you're into it, right-click, and then on the scene, and then there's a button called full screen projector, and then you can pick the scene. You just did it.
What did I do? Don't do that. I don't like it.
I don't know what happened.
It's fine.
But then...
That was testing.
I was just testing. But if you switch off that scene... the way like media stuff happens, like the video won't keep playing in the background, so you have to set it up so it's always playing. But if you do that, even if you turn the little eyeball off to hide stuff or whatever, it's still playing. So if I have 6 animated backgrounds, suddenly I have 6 1080p videos all playing at the same time in the background. It would crash the computer.
Yes.
So I have to... Long story short, the Stream Deck button to switch from one background to another has, right now, 14 different actions in the multi-action that has to happen to make sure every scene is every other background gets turned off and the correct one gets turned on, and it's only playing one full thing in the background.
Whoa.
And you think it's going to be easy until you sit down to do it, and you're like, and the process isn't, it's just time consuming. But I was just like, so many little issues that you don't think about. Like, I was like, oh, I'll just project the background. Then I was like, oh, it doesn't play when it's not the main scene unless I have it playing all the time. But now suddenly all of them are playing all the time.
Yeah.
And suddenly my computer's crashing. Like, I have to fix this. Like, it had took so much work. How many plugins I had to install to get the phone camera to show up at 2 individual times, like for the big one and the little one. Because I wanted them, like, the face cam and the phone cam to just be like, boop, one's now big and the other one's little, and then, boop, face cam's big and the other one's little.
Yeah.
But it's what we were just talking about. When it's big, the phone screen has to be in the back. And when it's small, the phone screen has to be in the front. So you can either have it dynamically change its position, which works, like, in the actual list so it can jump. Yeah. But if the streamer accidentally double-tapped the button, suddenly the camera could get below the next thing. You can't lock it to 2 places. So I had to build a secondary copied source of the camera and have it come on from a different side. It's been so many problems.
That's
all on top of themselves. I'm so sorry that I went so into the weeds of tech shit.
That's so cool.
Viewer/listener, I'm sorry. This is not maybe that exciting.
No, he's not. But
sorry.
It's cool.
So much work to get some simple stuff working, and that's why you don't see people doing stuff that you think is simple, but it's actually like it's not as high quality as you think because it actually takes a lot of work. Fucking did it. That's so good. Proud of myself. I feel like we have one of the best looking streams on TikTok right now, and I am patting myself on the back, and I am not usually a self back patter, but they look good.
I'm so happy. All you just flood just go to the comments and just just like all the like confetti.
Make this head so big I have to buy new headphones.
Yeah. That's the goal. You've been challenged.
I've been challenged. You've all been challenged.
But that's awesome. I think that's super, like, even with, I mean, that stuff is a little bit more, like, in depth, but I think that any of that can also be the same attitude towards starting stream. Like, you think it's gonna be just like, oh, I'm gonna la-di-da, push a button, go, stream, and everything's gonna be great. It's not. It breaks all the time. It's never working. You constantly have to figure it out in order to, like, do things and make things, like, at all even, like, slightly smooth. It is time and effort.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
You don't get paid. Oh, well, you do. That's really cool. But, like...
Yeah, I do.
Like,
I am.
You do? That's so cool. Ooh, spicy.
What just happened there?
What happened? I think my light... Everything is trying to sabotage, and don't worry. This is still going out. I don't care what technical difficulties or mistakes happen. I don't care. I'm already committed.
Do it live.
It's to show you my headphones light up really coolly.
They do.
They do.
Those are actually really, really sick.
I like them.
But yeah, that's been my last couple weeks, has been just, family emergency stuff, and then just so much work and so much sitting at a desk trying to organize a room. And literally I set up the wallpaper. I did the wallpaper in the room to look like concrete, a cool concrete background wall. Like I built the desks that they're streaming from.
Hell's yeah.
Did it. I literally built that room from scratch. And I built the sports room from scratch. Though that one doesn't have OBS keys yet, so it's a little jankier looking.
Yeah.
But it's like a full ass project. And like exactly what you said, 2 years ago or however long ago that I started streaming, or maybe coming up.
Probably 3. I think I'm coming up on 3. Yeah, I think we're coming up 3
years ago. I had no idea how to do any of this, and I just was my hobby, and it got noticed by the right person, and I got a job, and now I'm like, I do not mean to brag. I keep saying that. This is my braggy episode.
That's your brag.
Maybe I feel like I am in the top 1% of people that know how to use OBS. I am, and
which is
in the
fantastic.
people in the selling stuff online thing, I am in the top 0.1%. I know this. I have never been more sure than when these streams have gone off without a hitch. And they look great, and it's all so good. It's just so, it feels so good.
Yeah.
To have a thing you like to do, and then suddenly you get a job doing it.
Yeah.
And then you prove, not that I was already like doing a lot with their whatnot streams, but like, it feels very good to be, to know that I'm like fucking good at my job.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Sorry, that was a very long segment of me just being like, I'm so good at stuff. Technology. I'm sorry. No,
they can fuck off if they don't want to hear. But that's what our stream's about, is talking about like what we do and how things work, and like the fact that you can also like you do streaming stuff like for a literal job. Yeah. And like you said, it started as a hobby, and they got noticed by the right person. That's the good parts of stream. That's the like little special little nuggets of goodness that can come from it. There's a lot of badness that comes with it too. a lot of badness.
There's a lot of the badness and the madness that can come from it.
Badness and the madness, but also a lot of great things can come from it too. And like, there's like highs and lows to it, and especially with streaming, there is so many fluctuating things and so many highs and lows and so many like roller coasters of doing this work, being in this field. Yep. Even more hobbyistic or professional.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like, I know, like, Twitch streaming has been around for a while, and live streaming in general has been around for a while, but, like, it's still a young, dumb fucking medium that everyone is trying to figure out how to do it and do it right. So, like, there's no reason why, if you wanted to do it, you couldn't just jump in and, like, you might sit down and start setting up stuff, and you might think of a way to do something that no one ever has done before. Yeah. Because that's not like a crazy thing. It's not like, oh, I'm going to learn to hit a baseball the way no one's hit it before. Like, nah, they figured that shit out.
Yeah.
none of this is figured out. Like,
No.
you could seriously just come in and shake shit up if you wanted to, or just come in and play games, and people might like it. Like, it's just a really fun, stressful, exciting, maddening hobby that can kind of take over your life in a good way.
Yeah. I surely didn't. Whenever I started streaming because of the pandemic. I was working with kids.
Yeah, we can talk about this again.
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, yeah. I was working with kids and didn't think I would really do anything with streaming. Or like I started. I've told this story so many times, but for you new dear listeners for episode 1.
You're not new listeners. You're just the listeners that
all the listeners
on episode 1.
Something. You're something. You figure
Our
it out.
Only listeners.
Oh, you're right. I got used to saying.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's going up. I don't care.
You be a new listener on episode 1. Like, that's crazy.
You could be as new as you want to be.
You be exactly as new as us, which is episode 1.
Exactly. Yeah. Welcome. We're all new here. Wow. Does it show?
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. You're new. I'm new. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness. It's new. It's going up. We're new today on April 6th, 2023.
Yep.
I keep 100%. Dating myself because now I have to.
Yeah.
But
now we have to. We're sticking to it this time.
No, I'm so. I kid you not. I'm going to download it, and as soon as I get that email, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it unpublic, and then for if you want to watch through it, and then I'll just send it. I was gonna say, I don't know if you want to watch through it. I
don't care. Are you kidding me? I don't care. I don't care. I'm from my Zoom button. Sorry, I love that damn Zoom button.
do it again. Do one more Zoom. So the listeners, so the viewers, the persons that are using their visual times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's so janky.
Clip it. That's the first TikTok that goes on our.
Clip it. Put me in the clip.
But. Wait, what was I? I forgot.
We're talking about starting streaming, like how we started it. Something about kids. I don't know. I'm not listening.
That's fine. It's
I don't know why I thought that would be funny to say to my co-host of a podcast.
No, it's because we've said these stories as many times as I would listen to a story you've already told me, because ADHD is a bitch, and I've probably done the same thing.
Absolutely.
We're just retelling it. We've heard this. We've tried to air so many episodes, and we've heard it so many times that we're just like, yeah. It's what.
Every time Quinn's story has changed too, so don't believe any of what he's about to tell you.
It probably has. Bullshit. I don't have good memory. Oh,
dude's a fucking liar.
I'm a liar. I'm such a liar. Oh my god. Did I tell you I changed my bio to not say Stardew anymore because I was a dirty liar? It says Variety. It says Variety because
welcome back to the dark side.
I'm so excited. All I do is reaction content now.
Yeah!
I'm so excited. No, wait, holy shit. Fuck how I started streaming. If you've been to my stream, you know how I've started streaming. It was a little whoop-de-doo. I didn't think I was going to start streaming, then I started streaming, and now I do streaming as a career. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah. I, in your honor, started Alt F4. High as balls. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you loving it?
I got so high and so angry. Because I was treating it like the getting over it, because I was taking a hit every time I like
can't
major,
do
not
that.
Just not a little, like a major like fudged it, not just like I'm testing something fudged it.
Yeah, there's a lot of major fudged hits. It's just a differently constructed game.
I realized that. I fucking realized that whenever I got to, like, Area 2, and I was blasted, and I was just on stream like, okay, Michael has terrible taste in games.
No, I don't. It's the greatest.
You have terrible taste in games. In the most loving way. It is actually great, though. It's great. Like, it's great.
I love that game so much. It's bad. So good, but it's so bad.
I got so hung up at the airplane one. I was.
Oh, you were playing. You weren't even playing the original first map. You were doing like the levels. That's
there a
like
different
that's
thing?
like new content. Yeah.
Is there an original I should be playing?
There's an original level, and then there's a hell mode level, and then those are like that's like the story mode.
Oh.
Oh, Lord, I gotta coach you through OG Alta 4.
I shit you not. I like said on stream, I was like, whenever we were wrapping up with it, because I was angry, and I was like, Michael can come on this stream and coach me through Alt F4 if we play this again. Thanks. Y'all could tell him if anybody's in chat right now.
That's so fucking funny.
It's really good. I like those like.
Yeah,
like
we gotta get you into the regular. It's like just an obstacle course level.
Yeah.
Because those other levels, like the plane and jumping onto the portal and the
plane was nuts.
And sometimes you would just like get hit by like a particle of air or something, and you'd just be like dead. Like that, there was definitely some jank in those levels.
Yeah.
But, oh man, that first there's two obstacle course levels that are long but like good and fun, and then there's the hell mode one, which sucks because it's way too hard, and then there's a bunch of those levels. But there's little mini levels I think you have to go through to unlock one of the more fun levels. I think. But maybe they changed it. I just played everything as it released. I fucking love that game.
Dope. I'm so excited.
For those that don't know, Alta 4 is just one of those like Bennett Foddy getting over it type games, but you play as a knight that jumps and he throws chickens for no apparent reason.
I didn't do the tutorial when I started, so I was really confused because I went in and I was like, I don't need the tutorial, that's for babies. And then I went in and I started playing, and then I like shat out a chicken, and I was like,
Alta 4 is not a baby game for
what
babies.
What is this chicken?
Alta 4 is a grown game.
It's a
grown
ass game for grown ass people.
This isn't like your Stardew Valley or your fucking Dark Souls. This is Alta 4.
This is a whole different league. You have to be a fucking gamer. You see that headset? I got this.
See that chair? Yeah.
Gamer. Fuck this chair. This chair. If you know what, the biggest piece of advice I can give you for streaming is don't get a gamer chair. It literally sucks. It doesn't do anything.
No.
It feels like you know how whenever NASA sent the female pilot into space, they sent her with 100 tampons, and you have to take a moment to like. Be like, am I telling you new news?
I'm just trying to figure out how this relates to a damn chair.
Because it feels similar energy to the individuals who made this chair. They didn't know how many. They didn't know. They were just spitballing. They thought they knew what gamers needed. They thought we needed these 100 tampons in this chair. That's what they thought. And can I tell you that nothing has ever been more incorrect. Just like those 100 tampons, nothing has ever been more incorrect for any logistic of a gaming chair.
Forgive my British, but that's bloody stupid. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
Joke? So sorry. But yeah, it's like they literally they've seen a drawing of a human, and they're like, these types of humans like to sit down. And they, like, what do they want? And they just built a chair that is, like, supposed to just cover everything, and in doing so is the worst. They're the worst. They're not comfortable.
What are those little pillows? Those little back and what are those? What are those pillows?
With, like, those little pillows? Strap it on and you hook it over, and then you're sitting there like this, and you're like, I'm comfortable.
It's the hardest pillow.
It's not... Pillow is such a strong word.
But it's... I'm sorry. Wait, you're right. It's not even a pillow. Imagine if somebody just took leather and wrapped more leather around it.
Yeah. Like, hey, your back fits kind of... Like, your neck fits in this weird-shaped boxing glove, right? And you're like, yeah, I guess. And they're like, good, lay on it and say you like it. Game in that. Stream in that for 12 hours a day.
No.
You fucking idiot.
Holy shit.
People are just like, okay. Sucks.
I think my back, I tried my wife's chair for a hot minute, because, like, mine was, like, at its time. I had less back pain with just, like, the IKEA chair or the Staples chair than I have a gaming chair. Like, I sat back in this chair and was like, oh, my back hurts.
chair.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Chair.
That's honestly, like, the
Mesh.
best for your
Mesh
back.
background, breathability,
Yep.
chair. Fuck,
That is literally the best thing for streaming, is just a chair like that. Also, who put the handles this close? Like, I know it's hard to see, but, like, the handles are like, how am I supposed to game? And, like, what is this? Like, why is
you can't scoot into your desk because the handles just, like, fucking hit your desk.
Just, like, bonk right into it.
They're like, oh, thank goodness I have all this back support, but now I have to fucking lean over to my keyboard. You get the fucking gamer goblin fucking pose anyway. Gamer chairs suck. Goblin. Don't get them.
Gamer chairs. I do like that at the end of this podcast, it's going up. We're making. How do you feel that we are making an enemy of the gaming chair franchise?
Honestly, if the gaming chair community wants to fight me, I will. I know I will win.
Fight me.
I'm
fight
sorry.
Me with your shitty chair. Please.
Yeah, you've been sitting on a fucking piece of damn plywood for 12 hours a day. You can't stand up straight. You can't sit up straight. Like, no. Bring it on.
No, wait, what was the,
I'll take you
what
over
was the
my
name of your chair?
any day. Yeah.
There you go.
I feel like I'm fucking reading Skyrim language. Fjarl chair. Any day.
Wait, is it really like Fjar? Is it really like Fjar?
It's some. I swear to God, it's like Skargle. Jorgen Scroll.
You know what? The name of the chair alone will put the gaming chair to shame. You tell somebody you have a gaming chair, they're like, oof, you're back. You tell somebody you have a Florgus, Sporgus, Schmorgus.
Yeah.
And they think, wow, you're somebody who values your posture. And
exactly. You're a more worldly person. And also, again, I just have... That chair belongs in the passenger seat of a fucking race car. It does not belong. Oh my God,
you're so right.
Literally, you have high. It's like literally to keep your neck from snapping back. I wouldn't take old Bjorgenstock into a fucking high octane event.
Yeah.
But I'm not getting whiplash from fucking hitting my 1000th observatory tower in Assassin's Creed. You know, I'm just sitting down.
Yeah, like, you have full range of your neck pivot.
Also, since I moved on from having armrests in my chair, I can never go back. I can never have an armrest in a desk chair again.
That's my fear. That's my fear, is that when I get rid of these, I can never go back.
It's great. Because, like, with that chair, if you want to stand up, you know what you have to do?
You have... Yeah. Yep. You can't just, like, get out.
Do you see this range? You don't know what I'm going to do. You don't know what the content's going to be. I'm just saying, there's something fucking... He's gone.
You're, like, ready. You're, like, just... You know what's pretty pog gamer, like, a 10 out of 10?
I hated that.
You know what's pretty pog gamer moment? Is being able to fly out of your chair as quickly as you would fly into whatever mist in your game. If you can recreate your character's dramatic exit, you're doing it right. You got the right
I just got ganked top lane. I have 14 seconds to get my hot pocket out of the fucking microwave. You think I got time to pivot, run, come back, pivot, sit? No.
No.
Move. You gotta run and then leave your chair spinning. Oh, fuck, I hit my mic. With like a dust cloud. You know what I mean? Just full, just like, oh,
yeah.
He's gone.
Whereas... you can do the, like, power, power
have that hard conversation, that sad conversation with chat.
You gotta look like sad boy who puts his, like,
actually, this back rest is, like, a little bit too tall for me to do that, so it's like, I'm, like, fully, like, for anyone that is a top model fan, I'm fully tooching my booch to get my posture here.
You just gotta go down, and then when it's hard conversation time, you just go, hello, fam.
And the hat backwards, and then it's like forward. It's like, okay, serious talk. Bring it in here. Oh, fucking
I love that. I love that. God, I'm so glad that our first episode that's gonna be airing, we just decided to shit on gaming chairs.
Fuck gaming. They're the fucking worst.
No, we couldn't imagine a better way to preach into our podcast.
I was nervous because when you were like, I have an idea for this podcast, I was like, let's go. And then you were like, we're airing this one. I was like, great, but now this isn't a topic. So what are we going to talk about? Fucking gaming chairs. Fuck them.
Gaming chairs. We'll pull a topic just right out of our ass because that's what streaming is.
Yep. And anyone, if you're in, I almost said in chat, and anyone in the comments or whatever, if you're like, I love my gaming chair. It's the best
then
thing.
You're wrong.
I feel
then
so powerful. You're just wrong. Go to IKEA and sit in anything. Go to Office Depot and sit in an office chair built by professionals who sit for a living. World's gonna change for you, my friend. It's just gonna change.
Yeah.
You need to get out of there.
Yeah. And the first time you sprint to get your Hot Pocket and your armchairs don't take down your ring light and every other cord that's around your desk, I can't speak from it, but I'm assuming it's game changing. I'll soon be on that.
Yeah.
On that.
Well, yeah.
On
The
that
only thing
path.
your armrests are ripping off right now are your glasses, I would assume.
Yeah, that everything just gets caught. Oh my god, my arms are too close because the chair arms are too close. We make a joke about that, but I shit you not. The reason I've bumped is because my chair arms stop here, so I've just meant to do like that, and I just get stuck and do that. Shit gaming chairs, bad opinions.
Yeah. They're just bad. It's just bad. They're not comfortable,
Just
and
bad.
just don't do it. No. Quinn has one now. If you're listening, Quinn has one. I had one. I sold mine on OfferUp for $50 and spent that on whatever chair this is, and it's the best thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Oh god, and not to mention gaming chairs are wildly overpriced, stupidly overpriced.
Just gaming everything, not to your headphones are very cool, but when I say stuff all this stuff, the stuff with the RGB, my keyboard, you got to get a gaming keyboard that has RGB lights and the gaming mouse. Your fucking mouse has to have RGB stuff in it, and it's just calm down. And I realize I did start by saying look at my cool lights, but
I mean lights are different. Lights make the streamer sometimes. You got cool lights in your background. That's a bonus. Hold on. Just for the viewer, I forgot to turn on one of my lights. This is my hair light that I forgot to turn on. It's always your
very
hair
important
light.
to have a good lighting setup to get one softer light above you and behind you, just to give your hair a little glow, a little separation from your background.
Yep. Oh my gosh. This is live right now. I mean, well, we're live. You're not seeing us live, but we're live, so it sucks to be right now not being live.
Almost no difference. And yet, whilst I sit here, look at this glow. Look at just this subtle glow. It's called a hair light. It is just a shitty fucking $20 LED from Amazon, just with a light. I put it on a tripod, and it's just sketchily, by the way. It's being held onto a tripod
all of my ring lights
by
are
a phone mount that I screwed onto the top. It is not professional, but you can't tell.
You can't tell. It doesn't matter how professional it looks if you can't see it.
Exactly. You can't see light.
Yeah.
Wait, that's literally all you know what I mean. You get it.
No, but it is actually really sick to see turning one little light on changes your dynamic of your composition 100%. To your background.
It adds a little bit. I was gonna say I look so shadowy with the blue over here, but with the blue over here and a little glow over here.
Yeah.
Suddenly, bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah.
That's lighting, baby.
It is lighting. Oh my goodness.
Which is a terrible topic for an audio medium.
Well, I mean, I guess that sucks for audio. I guess you have to be on
audio
the YouTube
listeners.
The YouTube channel.
This is all for video, baby. If you're listening on audio only, you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I mean it. That's super dumb. We're at an hour.
Wow, that's probably what we're gonna call it because then it has to download and post. It's gonna post. Wow, this is literally tonight, and then we can put it in our Discords.
Yeah.
Wow. Do we want anything else to say for our first? Do we want anything? Do we need? I think we're pretty memorable on our own, but do we need? What else?
I have no idea what you're trying to say right now.
I don't
Please.
either.
we're pretty memorable on our own. What do you?
Sorry. We're pretty memorable on our own, but is there anything else we'd like to leave people with for our first episode? This has been a long time coming. You're on the spot.
Drink water. Make sure you drink your water.
That's true.
Don't be kind to your butt.
Drink water and be kind to your butt. Be kind to your butt.
Be kind
to your butt. If you're kind to your butt, other people will be kind to their butt.
Oh my fucking god. This is episode 1. We're there.
I'm so excited. It's done. We don't have an outro, and we're not going to pretend to. We're not going to pretend to have an intro.
This has
outro.
been Resting Twitch Face.
Yeah.
We'll see you Twitches later.
We'll see.
Outro maybe.
We'll see. Oh, maybe.
You sons of.
I'm still here for the gargoyles.
The gargoyles?
Yeah. That was one of our names like a long time ago on like a bonus episode that'll never go out.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, this is a joke that
nobody's gonna get. No, but this is our little golden moment in our first one.
This moment, if you're listening to this, honestly, it's weird that you're still listening because this moment was just for me and Quinn.
Yeah. Also, you don't have to give us ideas for what to call you. You can vote between the Twitches and the gargoyles.
It's whatever.
It's whatever. It's whatever you're feeling. Maybe Maybe a gargoyle. That's pretty cool.
You could be a gargoyle. Remember at the beginning when we were like, we're good at this?
We are. I'm gonna end on a random place that's gonna cut off one of our sentences.
You're gonna say it right in the beginning of this sentence now, aren't you?